What's up, gamers? It is Wednesday, October 29th. I'm Sean Fox at PlayStation News Now with your news, rumours, and everything that is PlayStation. So we've all downloaded the update 2.0, and Sony are investigating PlayStation 4 update complaints as Driveclub PlayStation Plus Edition is still on hold. The ongoing problems with Driveclub and SingStar have now been compounded with several issues affecting PlayStation 4 owners who have downloaded the 2.0 firmware update. Now, this information is according to MCV. This is an industry trade online magazine. Now, a collection of complaints have littered forums and Sony message boards since Tuesday, with the most serious complaint being that some users are unable to turn their consoles back on once they've put it in rest mode. Others are claiming to be unable to connect to the PlayStation Network entirely or have reported problems with music functionality. Now, a firmware problem is the last thing Sony needs after a period of extensive technical issues with its console. Now, Driveclub has now been available for over 3 weeks in the US, and I don't want to keep harping on about this, but you know, it continues to be crippled by a barely functioning online infrastructure. Now, furthermore, the messaging about this has become very muddled. Developer Evolution had previously claimed that problems were down to the game's code and not server capacity. However, they're now saying that the issues are with server performance, that they never encountered this during the past year in any of the many test rounds prior to the game's launch, said the company on Facebook. Now, the servers were actually live for over a week before October 7th for reviewers to hone on these features which were discovered during that time. Now, the servers hit their absolute limit soon after the midnight launch. I understand the game sold about 350,000 within a couple of days. Now, they're working around the clock since day one to get the servers up and running, and it gets worse as well because the PlayStation Plus edition of the game is now officially on hold. Now, the studio added the PS Plus edition is on hold while this work progresses, and they want to get it back on track as quickly as possible because we want everyone to enjoy the game that they put their hearts in throughout development. Now, as if it wasn't enough, Sony is contending with a lot of problems over the PS4 and PS3 version of the SingStar Ultimate Party. PlayStation 4 owners are furious over the new title's comparative lack of features and its sparse catalogue of tracks, rendering their previously purchased libraries largely redundant. Worse still for PS3 owners, the release of the new game has broken the existing one, and despite Sony's claim that the user library should now be restored, there are still widespread complaints regarding the songs tracklist missing that need to be re-downloaded for those users, and some of the songs can run up into numbers of hundreds because we know SingStar is quite big and it has a very strong following. Now, based on that feedback, some of the users are unable to see songs through their existing PS3 libraries, but Sony are saying don't be alarmed, your songs will be available to you, the company took steps to assure. Now, they've run a series of diagnostic tests and found the issue to be an incompatibility between the old XMB PS3 version of the game and the new PS3 catalogue of songs. As a result of these problems, they've brought forward the release of the new PS3 version of SingStar today. Now, on a separate note, the new SingStar for PS4 is currently operating at full functionality. As always, they are working with their licensing partners to grow their collection of songs and hope that you enjoy the vast array of choices available. SingStar Ultimate Party has been put on delay in the US as a result. So what do you gamers think? It'll be interesting to know what problems you viewers have had with your PS4 since the 2.0 update. Let me know in this video's comment section. Spread the word, let's help each other out here. Now, I'm just gonna give some advice about the standby mode or the rest mode. Indeed, it happened to me. I put my console in rest mode, which is what they call it now after the update, and I tried to turn it on, say an hour later. I noticed the orange light on top just kept flashing, constantly flashing as if it was still turning itself off. I hit the PlayStation button on the controller functioned, the console just continued to flash the orange light in its standby state. Now, the only way around this, unfortunately, it's hit and miss. I had to plug it out from the mains, which is I don't recommend under any other circumstances, and turn off the standby function and just turn your console off and on as and when until Sony come up with a solution for this. You don't want to risk keep plugging it out from the wall every time it becomes stuck in standby mode. I just thought I'd be helpful and bring this video to you about the situation. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, #PlayStation News Now. And until next time, thanks for watching.